I found one of Ranrock's drills in a mine along the shore. I intend to destroy it. I'm tired of trying to reason. You're welcome to join me, but if I don't see you there, I will reach out when I return. I have something to give you.
Lord Goth's getting himself into more danger than he realizes. I'd better find him.
It's herbology homework, you say? Well, your homework just rampaged through the greenhouse and all of the other...
Revelio.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous, and we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, he could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Goodness. Not a party to attend, but
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter.
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Incendio!
I can't decide what I enjoy more, killing beasts or skinning them.
The location marked on the map isn't far from here.
Yes, there've been mistakes, but I can't complain.
I'm surprised I haven't been given more territory. What's Rookwood waiting for? I'm a master at this. A master.
Certainly looks to be the place.
Expelliarmus! Take it! You'll need to be... This is a fast way to get yourself...
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego!
Now you're just getting on my nerves.
Expelliarmus!
Incendio!
Afraid of brave Had enough?
I'll watch the light go out of
Incendio!
you.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Nice try!
Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Protego! You haven't got it.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Is that you made it? You're going to regret that.
Should have expected company. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Expulso! Expulso! Photograph from my treasure map. Here we are.
Expulso!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
What are your thoughts on
Incendio!
Expulso! I quit now. While still alive. As if you could have loot.
Incendio!
You'll answer for this. Pay for your deed.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Death from above!
Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Flash of useful lassity. Ha! You vented. That felt back at all.
Confringo! Protego! Expelliarmus!
Halfway.
Confringo!
Personal.
Expulsion!
Barely felt Expelliarmus. Expulsion!
Confringo!
Expulsion!
Here we are.
You'll have to do better than that.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Hope you could hide from me.
Bombarda!
Expulsion!
I should know
No one can get to you.
Head in the clouds, this one.
Expulsion!
You've made a great
Confringo!
Expulsion! Look what you've done!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Give it back!
Incendio! This is your first.
What are your thoughts on
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
expulsion? Expulsion!
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glaciers! Confringo! Perfect. Let's see what we've got. This must be what all the fuss was about.
Some days are more difficult.
Lassie, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them, beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
This is dull and charming.
Revelio.
Nothing's as clever as playing with fire.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You made it.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Confringo!
It's another aggressive one!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Incendio!
What is going on with them?
Accio! Confringo! Lumos!
Voipers!
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Voipers' song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Accio!
If the moonstone is here and so are Voipers, I wonder if it's being protected. am I not surprised? First the Fupas and now this. We need to find moths and spirits. Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Lumos.
Lumos! Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Lumos. Accio.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Lumos. Lumos.
You did it!
Confrido.
I was hoping...
Bombada. Confrido. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Expelliarmus!
Bombada. Confrido. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confrido. Bombada.
Expelliarmus!
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio!
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind. Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here, I just know it.
Confringo!
Given what Fwoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them. We found it! Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the Moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Revelio.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Revelio! Well, my feet didn't turn into beets. That's a good start. Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare. Lumos. A sarcophagus? That should reverse the curse. Hopefully. Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it will.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll. Nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt.
Thank you again for what you did.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, do with a nice laugh.
Wonder if Ranrock and his crew are in there. No sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside already. Look at the size of this mine. Lodgok.
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me.
Confringo! Spanions! Bombarda! Oh, you think you're so clever? Confringo! Spanions! Your acrobatics will only postpone the inevitable. Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! I won't rest.
This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts. But I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car?
Lend me a hand with this part, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
That was meant for me. Not quite.
Glacius! Leviosa! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Was that your best?
Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Protego! Revelio! Leviosa! Confringo! Revelio! Protego! Accio!
We're on the brink of something big, I tell ya. Go and patrol. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Please. He's not got to cross paths with him. Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
I won't rest till you're dead. Fight about as well as a pup.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Where does this one lead? Off the beaten path, I suspect. Confringo!
Kill such arrow night. Stop by. Such arrogance.
He's bothered if I want to go any further.
I'll bury you. you from shit.
I shall avenge your death. You can't get away
I will.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Revelio. Confringo. I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does. Revelio.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble!
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
Put me down! You look tired.
Imperial!
I won't. Put me down!
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Should think they felt that in London. Revelio!
No matter. We will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok. Come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew. You knew where it was!
Don't!
Are you alright?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind!
No! Avada Kedavra!
Poor Lord Gok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Now to get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Wonder what would
I don't know why you don't just get a snitch from inside.
Because I told you. I can transfigure one.
I've seen her do it. It's true.
Revelio.
Let us keep our heads about this. Go! I'm so sorry. I didn't mean...
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.